only comes there because of Michael Slater's dismissal. And trying to assess Michael Slater's test tour here in New Zealand. Australia did drop Greg Blewett for this match, brought in Matthew Hayden. But Michael Slater's 6 test innings, 5, 6, 143, 12, 2 and 9. And that's going towards the boundary. So not a great way to get off the mark, but 4 runs invaluable for Justin Langer and Australia.
Short, and Hayden's latched onto that beautifully and pulled that over square leg for 4. Justin Langer back, got inside that and pulled it right over the top of square leg.
Both these players very strong in this area. Both come from quite bouncy pitches. Perth for Justin Langer and the Gabba for Matthew Hayden. And nobody in the cover area. So a lovely shot by Langer with the swing of the ball. Justin Langer fidgety at the moment. Full toss, and that's 4. Simple as that. Langer is in a very, very aggressive mood. Again, he's on a 17, in fact 21 from 14 balls.
We see here Cairns looking like a tiring Cairns, really, over pitching. Langer doing to that what should be done to it. That's 4 runs.
And a ball to cut. Langer's decided to pull. Very good shot.
We see here Langer chooses with only 3 players on the league side, where he could have played that through the offside, decides to go for the open spaces.
And that's a magnificent blow behind point. He's had his problems with Chris Cairns in this series, Justin Langer, but today he's trying to sort himself out and get some of that ascendancy back.
We're in the 13th over, and that's the 13th boundary for 4.
She's setting a little challenge for the 2 left-handers. The problem is that Paul Weissman has to bowl to that track, and that isn't the line. I really do think he's struggling after that blow to the hand, because I'm not sure he's able to get the confidence to get the grip on the ball, to give it a real rip. And he's just trying, I think, to put it down the other end in the right spot rather than bowl it. And you can't blame him for that. That was a nasty blow he took.
Regulation time they need, around 6 runs and over. But of course they have the ability to claim the extra half hour. That is just going to run away and help their cause. Well bowled, Daryl Tuffy. And that little look there probably says it all.
Well, this is the 15th 4 of the innings. So 60 runs have come from boundaries. That one's gone all along the ground, just wide of about a 3rd slip.
And no 3rd man again. I think the decisions that Australia will have to make are whether they will stay out there if it gets quite dark and gloomy. The second one is I think they'd like to get Justin Langer a century. There's plenty of runs for Justin Langer to get the century. He needs 36 now, and there are 82 runs required. So I think the Australian team would like to get their number 300 if they could, if he's good enough to stay there.
Yes!
Not if he bowled there, he won't get 7 wickets. Very good shot. Nice late cut by Justin Langer. So he moves into the 70s. He is 72. Another big over for Australia. It is 137 for 3.
Series that the Australians particularly like to get on top early. See the shots coming here. Look at the timing of that stroke. He really just leant on that, and that's going to get to the boundary easily.
Well, certainly, now that he feels comfortable in the number 3 spot, feels secure in his place in the side, we really have seen how Justin Langer plays at first-class level in Australia. This is the style of play that he plays. 600s on his way to his 700 in just 33 matches if he gets it. And when he considers he's been dropped as well in that little spate of a career so far. So this is the way that he plays, the aggressive way that he plays in domestic cricket. Now that he's playing it at this level too. And he'll keep the strike. So good start for Australia. They're on a 5:30 flight back to Sydney. In this rate, they'll get it. 10 runs from the over. It's 147 for 3. So some pretty interesting players in this graphic. Justin Langer now. Jack Gregory, superstar, but William O'Reilly and Ian Healy. Will O'Reilly, the man that Sir Donald Bradman said is the best bowler that he ever saw. Rory again standing a long way back. And down leg side to Langer. And a little edge by Justin Langer and into the gloves and out. So a drop catch to Adam Brewery. Genuine nick. And just got himself past the ball. And you get a drop catch and then you get hit for 4. That is the proverbial salt in the wound. .32 overs gone, 153 for 3.
Craig Spearman trying to catch a moth as it flew by. He's already taken one good catch to remove Matthew Hayden, but there's another 4 to third man. How often have we seen that through the series? Control shot, just a defensive prod, angle down.
Beautiful morning here in Hamilton for the last rites of this test match and the test series. Through the gap, and that will run away for 4 more. There's a false shot, and that O'Connor caused Langer some real problems there.
Astor Wiseman, O'Connor, I thought did good supporting work. Craig McMillan, a couple of 70s, gets a pass mark, and Doug Strawn an A+ for this pitch here. This could be it. Justin Langer knows it and jumps into the air. 7th test century. He is ecstatic. Great emotion for Justin Langer. His teammates stand and applaud. Wonderful feeling amongst the Australian teammates. Look at that. They are the moments that you never forget.
The remarkable thing about this innings has been this is such a low-scoring game. New Zealand would have had high hopes of bowling Australia out for under 210, but this little man has squashed them almost single-handedly. 101 of 103 balls. So 21-22, 19-21-22, 67 balls for 119. Justin Langer here in Hamilton, 102 balls. So Warne and Lee and Miller and McGrath can't quite relax totally yet. Still 14 runs to win. Make that 10 to win.
place of the bat. He hits it late, hits it along the ground as well. Not the biggest foot movement because he's only a small man, but he does.
4-1, I beg your pardon, in the one-day series, the rained-off match in Wellington. And another boundary takes it down to a 6 to win. And that's the match, and that's the series, and that makes it 10 in a row for Australia. A fantastic performance, and a boundary to Justin Langer means he got 122 from 122 balls. And what a performance by Steve Waugh. Matthew Hayden back into the side, Shane Warne, Mark Waugh, Justin Langer. A wonderful performance in a low-scoring match. Damien Martin on the left, Jeff Crow, and the New Zealand captain. But what a result for Australia. 10 consecutive test matches, and they will try and equal the world record set by the West Indies in 1984-85 when they confront the West Indies in Brisbane in November.
And a typical stroke, and then celebration for Justin Langer through the covers. And my word, he's just blossomed in this series as Justin Langer.